They made such a huge hue and cry over the 3,000 kg drug seizure at Gujarat's Mundra port. But they did not tell you that the drugs came in from Afghanistan and Iran. Why did liberals shy away from telling you this fact? Because they knew something big was coming. And they did not want to spoil the party. So they had fun while they could, and now it's over for them. The Adani Group has just announced its port terminals will no longer handle cargo from 3 Islamic countries. And this will deal a big blow to the international drug empire looking to destabilize India. Hi and welcome. You're watching TFI English, the national socio-political analysis arm of the TFI Media Group. I am your host Isha, and in this video I will tell you how Adani port drug siege led to action against Pakistan, Afghanistan and Iran. Let's begin. It has been over a month since 3,000 kg of heroin was seized from 2 containers at Mundra port in Kutch, which was one of the biggest such hauls ever in the country. The port, which is operated by the Adani Ports and Special Economic Zone, was dragged into a needless controversy by liberals and the media, who tried to project the drug bust as a major expose of Gautam Adani's drug empire, which these forces believe almost definitely exists and has the blessings of the Modi government. Now, in a tight slap landing squarely on liberal faces, the Adani Group has taken a big step that will silence the naysayers once and for all. On Monday, the Adani port said that the terminals it runs will not handle cargo from Iran, Afghanistan and Pakistan starting November 15. The advisory signed by Subrat Tripathi, CEO of APSEZ, said that it will apply to all terminals operated by APSEZ and including third-party terminals at any APSEZ port till further notice. It said, "Please be informed that with effect from November 15, Adani Ports and Special Economic Zone will not handle XM containerized cargo originating from Iran, Pakistan and Afghanistan." With the resurgence of the Taliban in Afghanistan, we are looking at a new threat of drug trade into India via Afghanistan. The heroin seized at the Mundra port, for example, originated in Afghanistan and was shipped from Iran's Bandar Abbas port to Mundra in Gujarat's Kutch. Afghanistan is the world's biggest illicit opiate supplier, and the drug trade forms the backbone of the Taliban's economy. Pakistan too is deeply involved in supplying drugs across the border into the states of Punjab and Rajasthan and the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. This is a part of the Pakistan army and ISIS strategy to bleed India through 1,000 cuts. So it only makes sense now for Adani Ports and Special Economic Zone to put a stop to all cargo coming in from the 3 Islamic countries, or for that matter, not dealing with any kind of containers associated with these 3 notorious countries. On September 13, around 3,000 kilograms of heroin was seized from 2 containers at Gujarat's Mundra port run by the Adani Group. The heroin was concealed in jumbo bags said to contain unprocessed talc powder. The drug was placed in the lower layers of the bag and then topped with talc stones to avoid detection. The seizure, made during a joint operation by the Customs Department and the Directorate of Revenue Intelligence, was valued at around Rs 20,000 crore. However, Adani Group was soon subjected to criticism from the usual anti-corporate lobby, which argued that the drug bust was a direct incrimination of the collusion between the Modi government and its favorite corporate groups. Following such ridiculous criticism on social media over the drugs haul, the Adani Group had said it had no power to police and examine containers. In a statement released soon after, the Adani Group said, "No port operator across the country can examine a container. Their role is limited to running the port. APSEZ is a port operator providing services to shipping lines. We have no policing authority over the containers or the millions of tons of cargo that pass through the terminals in Mundra or any of our ports." It added, "We sincerely hope that this statement will put to rest the motivated, malicious and false propaganda being run on social media against the Adani Group. The Mundra port is India's largest commercial port and one of the biggest handlers of containerized cargo. The Adani Group company has about 13 ports and terminals in India. It handles container cargo at Mundra and Hazira in Gujarat, Vizhinjam in Kerala, Kattupalli and Ennore in Tamil Nadu, Diggi in Maharashtra, and Krishnapatnam in Andhra. Therefore, it is only natural for some anti-India forces to try and throw mud on the Adani Group so that India's trade operations in general somehow take a hit. However, the Adani Group, by refusing to deal with Pakistani, Iranian and the Afghani cargo altogether, has conveyed its will to secure India's interest at all costs.